Pertussis or whooping cough can be extremely serious for infant because their immune system are still developing, right? I have heard of pertussis, but what does it do to a baby?
Oh, okay. Pertussis or whooping cough
Yeah.
is a condition that infects the nose, throat, and lungs. It doesn't just infect the baby; it infects anybody else as well. So adults can carry it and be coughing for about 2 or 3 months, and they will be spreading the virus to the baby. So, and it's a bacteria, kan? And and what happens is the baby will have severe cough, and sometimes it's so severe that the baby does not have time to breathe, and it can also infect the brain. It can infect the lungs, and then cause more complications. So that's why it's important that we protect the babies through the mother.
Maybe you can share a bit about your experience to using the Tdap before.
For adults, yeah, when we're not pregnant, it's an example because when my daughter was pregnant, this was about 11 years ago, I took the Tdap vaccine because I wanted to make sure that I don't bring the bacteria back from the hospital to the baby.
Yeah, it's clear.
And then I made sure that my wife had the vaccine as well. And then my son also had the vaccine so that we don't become a source of infection to the baby. And at that time, Tdap was not given to the mothers yet. So we wanted to protect the baby. So I think this is what people should be doing. The main focus should be on protecting the baby.
All right, mine. Okay, we can send.
But what Datuk was saying just now is what we call a cocoon. As a cocoon the baby, protect the baby and vaccinate everybody around the baby. That means it can be vaccinating like more than 20 people, no? Grandfather, grandmother, granduncle, granduncle, nephew, nieces, doctors, nurses. So difficult, more expensive. So it is more effective if we vaccinate the mother because the baby is within the womb. Vaccinate the mother mount an antibody pass through the placenta when the baby is born, even after taking the first breath. The antibody is in the system, will protect the baby against pertussis especially, at least for the first few months before the baby gets serious. So it's direct protection. It's not direct to the baby, it's indirect through the mother, but it's more important than cocooning. But if there is not enough time and the mother took the antibody less than 2 weeks, and the antibody is not enough, then of course we would advise everybody around the baby to be vaccinated. But sometimes it's not adequate time to vaccinate everybody. So the efficacy is not so high. It can range from how many people? It can range from anywhere between 40% to 70% at the most. If you can vaccinate everybody, it's okay, but you can't. And it becomes more expensive.
That's a reality a bit. Yeah.
Okay, so Datuk, how exactly do babies end up catching pertussis? Is it usually from people close to them, like family members or caregiver? And how easily can it spread?
It spreads very easily. And usually when the studies that have looked at patients who have got pertussis, they usually get it from the mother or the siblings, the brothers and sisters of the child. So and there's no issue about how it spreads so easily from anybody. You can be, for example, you can have a cough for the last 2 months.
Yeah.
And you're not concerned about it. It's just a cough that keeps disturbing you. But each time you cough, you're actually coughing out the bacteria, and that can be caught by other people. And if you have a baby who's susceptible, the baby will get it.
Yeah, they sound really worrying. Okay, we go to the next professor. How exactly does getting the Tdap vaccine during pregnancy can help protect the babies? And can you explain how to antibodies pass from the mom to baby and why this early protection is so crucial before the little ones are old enough to get their own shot?
Yeah. Good question, because we know that mothers are exposed to infection.
Yeah.
And they're slightly hyperimmune. So it's important for them to be vaccinated against the vaccine-preventable disease. So here we're talking about Tdap. So Tdap, as I said just now, so if the mother gets the vaccine Tdap, so it has tetanus, diphtheria, pertussis within that Tdap vaccine. You don't have one vaccine that's only for pertussis. If we have, it's very good. Just give one pertussis vaccine, but you don't have. So it's 3 into 1. So what happened is the mom will mount an antibody response. And this antibody produced by the mother now will also protect herself, but the goal for Tdap is to protect the newborn. So it will pass through the placenta, and when the baby is born, even the first second is born, the body already has passive antibody from the maternal vaccine of Tdap just now. So it will protect the baby right away, that particular minute the baby is born, to the next, at least the first 3 months, because the next primary series the baby will get the vaccine is at 2 months. But it's not enough at 2 months. The baby needs to get another vaccine at 3 months and completed at 5 months. So by about 6 months, the immune system will be now protective for the baby. So in that first few months, the maternal antibody is the only one that will protect the baby. Because the baby can be exposed, like what Datuk Zul just now say, by anyone. We always say, pertussis cough, it's like 100 days cough. They just cough, but to them it's a cough. They have bacteria. They pass the infection to people around them, especially the young infants who are not protected.
All right, Professor. So what happened after the baby is born? Does the protection from the Tdap vaccine during pregnancy stick around? And how long can the baby rely on these antibodies before they start their own vaccination?
Study shows that the protective effect of the vaccine is maximum the first 3 months, but the antibody is still present until about 6 months. But the protection will be lower. But by that time, the baby has already got the primary series. So it will mount its own antibody. So the first 3 months is crucial. And efficacy, protective effect will be up about to 90% or so.
50%?
To protect the baby against especially pertussis. Because pertussis is very easy. One person who get pertussis can spread to about 15 to 17% around them, So it's very infectious, this Bordetella pertussis, which is a bacteria.
So learning about this. Okay, Datuk, we go to Datuk Zulkifli. You mentioned that kids and adults can sometimes pass the pertussis to the baby without even realize. And so, what are some practical ways we can prevent this from happening? And we are talking about the vaccination for the family, Datuk. Hygiene habits or other strategy to keep newborn too safe everywhere, every day.
A tall order.
Well, in the first place, the mothers should get vaccinated first. That's very important. But if that cannot be done, if that cannot be done, or it's done too late, or it's done too early, and you don't have enough antibodies, then you must make sure that people who come and visit the baby is not sick.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to make sure that if somebody comes and he sees low doses red girl, he's coughing, girl,
Yeah, rokok one.
so you just say don't come near the baby.
Yeah.
And then you make sure that you try and make sure that at least the close relatives too get the Tdap vaccine as well.